Hi, my name is Goody from GE Designs. Welcome to my live Happy Friday show. Hi everybody, thanks for being with us, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. It is Friday, yay! Make sure to follow us and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. It is Friday, so of course, we always celebrate with a fresh cocktail. Our theme flavor of the month is strawberries, and so I am doing one of my favorites. It is a strawberry mojito. Pretty authentic because I like to do it that way. So you just throw some strawberries and lime wedges. I like to use either raw sugar or actually my favorite is coconut sugar with some mint leaves in a shaker, and then you muddle it. Then you put some rum and ice, and then you shake it. It gives it an extra freshness, and then you pour it all into a glass, add ice if you need, and top it with some sparkling water. Very little. Very little. So mine looks dark because of the coconut sugar, because it's brown, and then I put a little splash of dark rum in there too, just for extra authenticity. So cheers everybody. It is an awesome one. The trickiest thing is to drink it with a straw because there's so much stuff.
Cheers, happy Friday.
It is so good. And you know what? Mojitos are the easiest and the best tasting cocktails to make virgin. You just leave out the rum, use all the other stuff, and it's just delicious. Just delicious. All right, so lots of stuff going on here. We started the day off with downpours. We had our first, what was it, a tornado warning this week? And so downpours, and now it's about to be 80 degrees and sunny, which is beautiful. So, you know, typical Minnesota day, but lovely, lovely that we had a little bit of sun today, just to kind of brighten our spirits on this Friday. It's an exciting day. My daughter Svana is coming home. She finished her semester at Eckerd College, finished her sophomore year, and she's coming home tonight. Yay! So, of course, she will not get to hang around and chill. She'll be working at GE starting Monday.
Right into
No mercy around here. No, gotta earn a living. That's how things are around here. We had our 9th and last project in the Fast and Furious Club go live yesterday. The Duty Calls table runner. It's on the cabinet here behind me, one of our color options. Do we have a photo to see that kind of a little bit closer? Yep, there it is. It's so cute. So I used art gallery fabric for the border and then just played with all kinds of basics for the colors. Our second version is right here. These are our kits, but you know what? I think I'm going to make one in red, white, and blue for summer, and anytime I see a cool fabric line, this one will be on the top of the list. It's so quick to make, nice larger size, a little bit wider, so it goes together very quickly, perfect for gifts. And if you are not a part of Fast and Furious Club, either the 9-month program or the trimester, you can now purchase it individually. The pattern and the video come together in a pack, and so you can access it whenever. You can stream the videos forever, so you always own that little class. So that is going on. I actually saw one already posted a photo, and that was even yesterday. That's how quick that is. So you got our pattern, made it, a few hours later, posted a photo. Fully finished, binding on and everything. It's quick. Another thing I kind of started a couple weeks ago, I actually loved seeing all of your photos of the different GE Designs quilts in all kinds of different colorways. And since they usually are posted in Goodrun's Quilt Crew, our group on Facebook, and since we have a lot of folks that are not on Facebook, but they do watch our show all the time on YouTube, I figured let's do this on a regular basis. So I went into the crew last night, found some great photos, and just kind of grabbed here and there. So let's have a little bit of a quilt show. Let's check it out. So we're starting off with Astrid. This is, oops, go back. Go back. It's Alyssa's Astrid.
Where'd it go? Get out of the way.
Oh, there it is. There's Alyssa's Astrid. Beautiful, did the lap size, and just look at it. You can use so many different fabrics for that main focus fabric that it's going to be in the center of your block and then in the border. So great job, Alyssa. And then we have some Wandas, lots of Wandas. This one is Barb's. Love that with a big sunflower print. That's just a happy quilt for summer. It's a great one. Then we have an abandoned quilt. This is Cynthia's Clarissa. Beautiful, beautiful job. I love it, love it, love it. Played with the color placement a little bit to give it an extra dimension. So cute. Great job with that accent color too. Then we have a Sammy. This is Deborah's. Very soft and beautiful, and look at that. She added a border. That's not in the pattern, but a beautiful way to finish it off if you want to add a border. That's an easy one to add. Then we have a Angler's Choice quilt that we don't get to see often. I love this. It's really a fun quilt to make. It is has a partial seam, but it's easy, as you guys know. Very easy, because if you did Spinning Daisies with us, beautiful, beautiful job. And then we have a Stella. This is Dory Stella, and she improvised a little bit with a top and bottom border. I love that, utilizing her fabrics. Very fun. And then we have a JoJo. This is Ellen's JoJo, and looks like it is on the go fabrics. I love that. That is a perfect pattern to use those fabrics. Large scale, so you can see all the fun stuff for the kids. Love it, love it, love it. Then we have a Hope quilt. This is Janet's. I really adore this. I believe this is some kind of an ombre she used for her accent. And look how much action and movement that has with all the beautiful aqua and turquoise colors. This is another, I think, or is this the same? Is this the same Wanda? This is Jones. No, I think it's a different one. Very similar fabrics, but different one. So beautiful job. Nice and soft and fun sunflower for summer. Then we have Jody's Amelie quilt. Love this with that, all those blues and light backgrounds, and then using that yellow to really pop things up, making the pinwheels stand out. Then we have a quilt that we don't often see this pattern. This is Strip Cocoon, and this is Karen's. All uses only 2.5-inch strips. I love this. This is beautiful. Really cool to see it this way. Very controlled colorway, but I love it. Then we have another Karen's Venus quilt, and look at her smiley face. I think it was in a quilt show. Great job. I love it in monochromatic too. So you can do so many different things with that quilt. Different layouts. Then we have an Athena in multicolor. This is Kay's, and she played with the border a little bit. I love this. This is what I've been wanting to do, because I did just a blue and white Athena, and I've always wanted to do just a rainbow colored one. So it's still on my to-do list, but it's great to see one. That's very well done. Then we have Christine's Helena quilt. Christine is from Iceland. Beautiful job. Nice. I think they're mostly boutiques. So great job. Helena is also a quilt we don't get to see very often. Then we have some runners that Lana made. We have Skinny Minnie, I believe, and this is little Diana and little Trixie. Really cute stuff. Then we have another Wanda looking very different. I think this is mostly Aboriginal fabrics, and I don't know if this was a stripe that she has for her accent or if she pieced fabric to make accent. I'm not sure, but kind of looks like a stripe, but I'm not sure. It's really cool. Then we have a Stella quilt. This is Lori's. I believe she gifted this, all kinds of musical fabrics. Really love this in you know, not often that we get to see Stella in monochromatic, but really love this version. And we have a Pitter Patter by Lynn. Very colorful, great job on using that dark navy for the background. Really makes everything else stand out. Next up is a coral quilt made by Mary. Really love that. And look at that, a pink background. You don't always think of doing something like that, so that's really well done. And then a little small border of floral to tie all the wild stuff together, and then finishing it off with another pink. Very good job. Then we have Spinning Daisies by Miranda. Love this. That tulip pink background fabric, the fairy, the cotton candy is beautiful and just perfect when you're doing something scrappy and bright colored. Great job. And then we have Monica's Astrid quilt. I believe she made this one during our retreat. That was made with the Stonehenge kit that we offered, but she swapped out her background for a light gray one. Really nice. And then we have Pam's Astrid. So this one is done also with a light gray for the background and then a darker gray for the border. So she didn't use the main fabric for the border, but that's really good job. If you want to kind of mellow it down a little bit and not too much into florals, this is a great way to do it. Then we have a little JoJo that's not a runner, it's a topper, and that's something to think about. All of the little patterns, they could be toppers versus runners. They could be longer, they could be shorter, they could be wider. It could be anything because we're just making blocks. So you can just keep going or make more or just make less. Figure it out how many you need and then go from there. Then we have a bobbin weave, a crib size. I love this. This is super cute. Never really, I don't think I've seen it in a crib size, so that's really cute. Another crib size is by Robin, and this is Nova. Very cute as a crib as well. They are, I love these colors, navy, turquoise, and ivory. Then we have Shelley's Milky Way, beautifully done, red, white, and blue with borders. So a great, I don't know if this is going to be a Quilt of Valor or if this is just going to be for her, but awesome job. Then we have a pattern we don't see often. This is Locust. This is done with 10-inch squares, but I love how she used just one fabric. This is Cheryl's. And so I love this. You can find a fun print and you can just mix in some other colors and go from there. We have another Hope quilt. I love this with the green and neutrals. So again, Hope is so versatile. Great, cool layout too. And this is Suzanne's Hope. Then we have Susan's Locust, but I do believe this is her son or grandson's. I didn't have time to go back and find the actual post and read the information, but it'd be great if you tell us. It's an awesome job, and it's a great pattern for beginners. If you're teaching kids, it's a perfect pattern for beginners, perfect for them to learn to use the rulers, and it comes together very easily. Then we have Vicky's Sammy quilt made out of the beach fabric. We had a beach bundle and some other coordinates. I love this so much. I think I need to make one. I love it, love it, love it. I love how the bigger pieces in the quilt, in the pattern, just really show off those fabrics. So, great job. Then we have another little JoJo. This is a table runner. This is made by Zena. I love this, and I really need to figure out what that quilting pattern is because I really love that. So I gotta figure that out. I think I have something similar, but probably not the exact same. But that would be a great one to use next time. Next quilt. Next quilt. Actually, Gertie was working hard today. Aren't those great? These are so awesome. Yeah, Gertie was working today. I quilted 2 quilts. So there were one lap size and one kind of a larger crib. And so what I did is I just got a 108 wide back and I put the lap quilt and loaded that on, and then I just loaded them right after the other, so I didn't have to swap out backing or anything because it worked with both of them. So excited to show you. Can't show you quite yet. It's for future fabrics, but beautiful, beautiful stuff. Then I should tell you, behind me here, talking of finishes and stuff that is coming, this quilt here, this is a Sammy. I wanted to make a Sammy out of this fabric line. It's called Botanicals. It's not here yet, but it's estimated to ship by the end of next week. So we're hoping first week of June it will be here. We have it on pre-order, but I wanted to make a Sammy because normally we make bright and beautiful Sammys out of really wild fabrics, and you don't have to. You can go really kind of neutral and more toned down, and finding this color, the Prisma color, for the accent was just perfect, and so I really love it. So we'll take some better photos and show you up on the full, so you can see the full quilt. The one in the middle is still the two-timer A that we had up on Tuesday, and then of course the Duty Calls runner on the side here. All right, so this past Tuesday, if you watched our show this past Tuesday, we launched a brand new program called Goody's Color Club. And thank you all so much for being so excited and so receptive to this idea that really was born when I started doing my matchmaking series talking about fabrics, and when I started showing you all these 1 yards that I pulled with the bundles. And just the idea of you being able to build up your inventory, your collection, to have all kinds of basics and coordinates to pull in with whatever fabric lines you're working with, whatever bundles you want to pop in and add to and make your lines more balanced and play with. So that's where that was born, and we sold out really fast. So here's how that works. We have only a certain amount of spots because, as you know, fabric needs to be ordered ahead of time, so this is what I have secured enough fabric for the first months. But we will be opening it up as soon as I can secure more fabrics for future deliveries. So what I want you to, if you're interested, what I want you to do is go to the link or to the website and click on Goody's Color Club. And right there, there's a box that you can put in your email, and you will be notified once we add spots to the program. So it might be after each month goes out, if we get cancellations, sometimes we get some openings. Actually happened today, but those spots were snatched up really quickly. So we will do that every month if we get cancellations, if there's more spots open, if I can secure enough fabric, and that's just how that's going to work. But I'm very excited about it, and so monthly shipments of 5 different half yards of one color. So what I do, I find an inspiration photo and I pull the colors from that. So there will be a different color theme every month, and you can kind of build up things. Your inventory, your collection is not meant to be made into a certain project because it's all the same color, same color family. So, but it's really meant to kind of be a true stash builder, something to pull in with other things. Of course, going forward, I'm sure that things are going to evolve to a place where I'll be finding some things. Look how great this looks together with this. So, but that's how that works, and I'm very excited about it. A little bit of information will be in every packet about that particular color, what it kind of represents, and then also the pairings, what other colors it will pair well with, what certain combinations will emote versus others, and so on.
Where'd the Goody name come from?
Goody is, well, it's my nickname, actually created by this guy. He started calling me Goody. And so since then, I think more and more people are calling me that every once in a while.
You're so good at what you do.
Oh, sweetie, that's very nice. So that's where Goody is. It's easier to say than Gudrun, I guess. Easier to spell, too. So, I'm sorry that it sold out so fast. I was not expecting that at all. So we will, believe me, it's my priority to try and get more people happy and more involved. So I will be doing all my best, using all my tricks to try and secure more fabrics as we go forward. So looking forward to that. But I've got other stuff to show you. I got other fabrics to show you. Do we have any more questions on?
We're not playing the video.
Oh, we should play the video. I'm sorry. I skipped that. I was just going to explain the club, but let's just watch the video, even though we can't get it anymore. But let's watch the video because you can really see the idea behind it. Do you find yourself searching through your fabric stash for the perfect coordinates? Do you strive to be more confident in your color combinations? If you answered yes, or just love fabric, then a subscription to Goody's Color Club is for you. When you subscribe, you'll receive 5 fabulous half yards of fabrics delivered to your door once a month. I've curated colors for each month around something that inspires me. Sometimes it's a place, sometimes it's a favorite thing, maybe food or a cocktail. I share personal insights about color theory, and you'll begin to understand what colors work well together and why, all the while building your fabric collection into something special from where you can pull fabrics to work with any fabric line. In addition to receiving 5 half yards in the color of each month's theme, varying in print and texture, I will suggest good pairings for that grouping, as well as short lessons on the color and what it stands for. Build your fabric collection so you'll be set when inspiration hits. That's it. And like I said, we'll have spots opening up going forward. But somebody asked when will it start? So it's already, you could purchase it starting Tuesday. Of course, we sold out of those spots. So the first shipment will happen in June. So around June 5th is when the first shipments will go out, and then it will be monthly. And it's ongoing, so you can cancel anytime. It's not a set subscription. You can subscribe and then just keep going, and you can end it whenever you want. And so whenever somebody ends it, there's a spot that opens up. That's how that works. All right, so now can we talk about fabric, other fabric?
Sure can.
Okay, great. Great. So I have this line called Discover, and we are all excited to discover after being locked up in quarantine all year. So this is a travel themed fabric, and it's a 10-piece collection or 10-piece bundle. So beautiful colors. I love these kind of very masculine colors, neutrals with some little bit of this kind of curry color and browns and navy and green. So this is the main print, and then we have some great coordinates. So this almost looks like it's metallic because of this gold in here, but it isn't, and I really love that it's not metallic. We have the airplanes, and then we have a travel print with all the little stamps, all of your passport stamps, explore. We have great diagonal stripes that go with that. We have the neutral one, and here's the stamps again in the blue. Turn it there. And I just really love this colorway. Like I said, it is masculine, but you know, I love my navy blues as well. And then here's the other colorway of that stripe. So oh, why is there only 9 here? Maybe it's a 9-piece bundle. I can't count anymore, I guess. But I wanted to say that these 2 diagonal plaids are also available in 1 yards. They're great plaids because they would work with so many different things. But of course I had to do a little fabric pull. So let's start with some of the darkest kind of navies. I wanted also always when I'm pulling, I want to go from a dark to a light, so things that mix in well. I started with Canvas After Midnight. It's got some dark and some light blues in there. And then I did a spotted nautical blue, kind of a perfect medium blue. And then I wanted this kind of a smoky blue to go with all the light blues in here. So it's Bumbleberry Smoky Blue. And then I felt like needing to add some of that green. There's a lot of green in all the prints, but there's no green fabric. So if you wanted to add some green, these hues are just perfect. The Moonscape Spruce, the Jack's Fir, and then the Dash Flow Meadow. So a little bit dark to light here, but beautiful soft greens. And then my favorite probably accent with this is pulling out all the golds. So working with the Floral Elements Honey Mustard and then the Grunge Cider, Mulled Cider. This one just came back in stock. Love this color. So really works well with all these golds. And then I thought, you know, if you wanted to add a little bit more of the taupes and the browns, I pulled some of those as well. So a little bit of a grungy, another grunge, Maven taupe is kind of the darkest of them. Going into a little bit more gray, Flowers for Freya, the Foggy, a little bit taupe as well. And then these kind of latte tans, because they really resonate with that gold that's in here, the light browns. So the Prisma Albite Latte and then the Grunge Tan. So these are is my fabric pull with this Discover line. And you could leave the green out and play with more, just the cool colors, throw in this gold for accent. You know, for example, if you wanted to do something like Sammy, that would be great. You can use, throw in more of the greens and mix them in. There's just so many options for this line. Beautiful, beautiful. So again, it's called Discover, and we are ready to discover. Yeah, I talked about on Tuesday that we had some spots open up for my Iceland tour. We had, I believe, 9 spots, and by the next morning, they were gone. And I think fewer people that really wanted to go got in. So amazing. We're going to have a great time. Everybody's just ready to get out of here. It's just funny. So I'm sorry again that everybody didn't get a spot. So just hang tight. We're already planning for future. All right. I have another line that is just really retro, fun, cool. So this is called, what is it called? Sunburst. Sunburst. It's art gallery, so a little bit, you know, always kind of a little bit different, and that's what I love. Look at these retro houses. And this is all kind of a beach summer theme. So pink, hello summer, pink houses, orange houses with an awesome pool. And I just love this. This is so retro and cool, just like back to the 60s, 70s. So we have the blue. This is a beautifully gorgeous light blue. I love how rich it is. And this is what, you don't find this blue a lot in fabric. So I really love this. And then going into a little bit lighter, we have the beach balls on the little bit lighter blue, and then a great accent color, just a little bit, yet a little bit lighter with little white stars. And then we have this print, which I absolutely love. I need to make something out of this for sure. Look at this. All the sun tanning is all ladies, but all skin tones, and blue hair and pink hair and orange hair. I love it. I just think this is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Then we have some great florals, very 70s, 60s, 70s florals with that light pink accent. And then we have some fruit, some oranges or tangerines, or I don't know, really know what that's supposed to be, but I really like it. And then that really bright orange too. So again, the bright blue with the light pink and then the bright orange beach balls. It is just so refreshing. Throw in a little bit of navy to kind of pop it up and accent some of the darker navies in here, in the balls as well. And then a great little medium gray that tie it all together. So this is Sunburst, and again, like I said, art gallery. So I, of course, had a lot of fun finding colors to go with this, because I had to really kind of break out of my comfort zone, or, you know, what we normally pull. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to start on this end and start with some of the blues. So bright blue, this speckled bright blue was great. Kind of a great perfect fit with that blue if you wanted more of that blue in there. If you wanted some more of the teals, I have Dimples Robin's Egg, more kind of turquoise, I should say. And then the canvas Bermuda has the lights and the darks in here, so it plays with kind of both. Going into our pinks, we're going to start real soft with a Deco Stitch pink powder, the lightest pink. And then we go into Dash Flow Parfait. It's got a light pink and dark pink in there. And Floral Elements Bubblegum also has light and darks. And then I wanted this coral in here because it's kind of a bridge between the pink and the orange. So it's got a lot more yellow in there. And going into the orange, Dimples Persimmon, great color, as well as Spotted Quotation Clementine. So it's a light one and a dark one, so they would work very well together. And then I threw in one yellow here. There's just yellow here in the flowers, so it'll be a great accent. The Dimples Rasha is the color, so that one would be just great with as an accent color. Like if you wanted to make any kind of quilt, we can talk about Sammy again. That one would be awesome to pull out to use as an accent. If you wanted to add a background to all of this, I would probably pull out the navy and then use that tone as my background. So this Grunge Picnic is kind of a really nice dark. It's not purely navy. It's got a lot of gray in it. So it would be a great background for all of these to stand on. So really, really love this just because it's really cool and different. Even though some of the ladies that are suntanning, some have gotten really pink. I don't know if that is, others have gotten kind of blue. So I don't know if this is maybe chlorine in the pool and this is a bad sunburn and then somebody's got really nice and tan. But here's an orange one as well. So there's maybe that was a bad self-tanner situation. I just think it's hilariously fun.
I've seen those before.
You have seen these ladies before?
No, the bad tanner.
Oh, the bad tanner. Yeah. That has definitely been seen before. I may have tried one or two of those where you try it once and then it ends up in the trash. Yeah, but very cool stuff from Art Gallery. So anybody out there, do you remember houses like this? Do you guys remember this time? I love anything cool and retro like that. So fun.
We're not that old. We don't remember that.
Oh, we don't?
No.
Okay. Who are you talking to? Me? Or yourself?
All of us.
I remember it from movies.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to sip my cocktail. Where's your cocktail?
In my tummy.
Of course it is. I've got one more. One more. I wasn't sure I would have time to do it, but I want to show you one more. So this line just came in. Sorry, I had to chew on a strawberry. This one just came in, and if you are a gardening enthusiast, this is really cute. So a little bit more on the traditional side. This is by Holly Taylor, and I want to show you this main print first. It's called Violet Hill, and it is garden themed with classic cream, greens, plums, and purples. So this is the main print, all of your garden themes. I love the boots. I love the wheelbarrow, wood wheelbarrow. But her classic, beautifully warm cream in the background. And then we have this print, which is butterflies and flowers. Always been a fan of hers. And then beautiful floral here with pansies and are these asters? I'm not very, maybe some lilacs. I'm not very well versed in my flowers, in my names. And here is a really great light print with the leaves. So then we're going to go into the greens. Actually, we're going to go into the purples because I love it. So here's the purples. So they are both the deep purple. This is the same main print. Here, the deep purple. And then the floral. This is the medium floral with the butterflies as well. And then there's a different hue. So sometimes we don't see this. in lines from her, but I do love that there's a huge difference with that small print. And then going into the more plums. So we have the dark with the more plum colors. I always loved her kind of solidish fabric. A small dot print. And then you can see how the greens really tie everything together. They got the purples and the plums, tying it all together. So it's a well-balanced bundle. It's 14 pieces. I wanted to really have it a little bit larger because, first off, I couldn't stop, and then I wanted it to be well-balanced. So we have 4 greens and 4 lights. Ending it with a darker stripe. I love that there's a huge difference in the greens as well. And then we have the purples and plums, kind of one in their own family, but beautiful, beautiful line. So would be a really gorgeous anything for the home. You know, would make great runners, obviously make great quilts, but great table runners, pillows, things like that to decorate with. But of course I had to do a fabric pull. So I wanted to start with some of the creams here, and threw in the Andina Munai ties. The muslin colored whispers are kind of a perfect fit, a little bit lighter than these, but I think they would really kind of pop it up if you needed more lights in there. And then I really love this one, the Perfect Day Splatter, because the splatters are darker like this, and then it has a little bit of grayish lavender in here as well, a little spatter of grayish lavender that would work well with this. So then we're going to go into our kind of a bluer purples. So this one is darker than this. This is the Color Theory Scribble in the dark, but it has so much blue in it that it would work really well as the darkest. And then we have a Stratosphere Iris, beautiful purples, and with Stratosphere there's huge difference in there. And then the Dash Flow Grape, just a perfect match with this lightest one here. Beautiful, beautiful. Going into the plums, Provisions Vineyard, and then we have the Grunge Boysenberry. Both of them work well. I love the Boysenberry because it has dark purple, so it bridges both. And then if you want a little sparkle, the Purple Velvet Speckled works very nicely here. And just as a little surprise, not a perfect match, but I love this lavender color because all the light lavender, they're in the flowers. So it really kind of spice it up and give it a little more movement by adding a different hue. Finishing off with the greens, a very unique green. So it's the Bumbleberry Celtic Green is a great match. And so is the Grunge Juniper. And then the Provisions and the Moss. We'll give you both. There's variety in the hues in all of those. So this is our Violet Hill. So I don't have any of the small prints available in 1 yard, so we just got the bundle. But as you can see, we have a large variety that would work well with it. So that is Violet Hill. Do you like this one?
I do like that.
Yeah, I'm a wannabe gardener. You know, I really love beautiful gardens and I really love flowers, but I'm not very good at it. I just have, you know, I just don't have time to spend on it. That's my main excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So, any volunteers to make my garden beautiful? Help me out. I try. I do a little bit here and there, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I mean, I love anything beautiful like that, and so, but I just sometimes, you know, forget to water and do all that stuff. So then that's not a very good thing. All right, so we have a live winner.
We do.
Good. So every show we pull a live winner from your comments that wins a $25 gift card, and it is Kathleen Champ. Congrats, Kathleen. Send us a quick email to help@gequiltscience.com and claim your $25 to go shopping, and we'll get it to you right away. That's awesome. Congrats, congrats. Cheers, everybody. I'm not making much progress on here. You're going to be eating the slush.
Yes.
So our next show will be this coming Tuesday. Tipsy Tuesday will be May 25th at 7 p.m. The following Friday is actually landing on Memorial Day weekend here in the U.S., so a holiday weekend popular. So we are actually not going to have a show. We're going to take that Friday off and enjoy it. We will see you next Tuesday for the Tipsy Tuesday, but no show the following Friday. You know, we're just going to take a little time and enjoy the long weekend, but we'll be kicking it right back in for Tipsy Tuesday after the holiday weekend. So that is it for us today on this beautiful Friday. Go enjoy wherever you are, the weather, or if it's not nice, then just go right back into your sewing room, maybe make yourself one of these, and have an awesome weekend. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching.